Good morning or good afternoon or whatever time of day it is that you are tuning in. I am Deirdre Lachey, the Bosses Board Lead, and I am the owner of Deirdre Lachey Publishing. This is Sis Saturday, where we get to let our hair down and just kind of relate to each other. So today we're going to be talking about relaxation. I have a couple of relaxation techniques, but I'll probably only start off with two today because I don't want to overwhelm everybody. But we as women, we wear so many hats. I mean, some of us are full time entrepreneurs, some of us are working a 9 to 5, and then we're entrepreneur. Some of us are working two jobs, and then we're entrepreneur with multiple businesses. And there isn't hardly ever a time where we just get to because in addition with those jobs, you may be a wife, a mom, you have to be a friend. This day and age, you want to have a social life. Maybe you're married, maybe you're dating, maybe you're still discovering yourself. There isn't enough time to focus on us. And then when we do, I want to start off with some very mild breathing techniques. This is just so that we can have a clear mind and it gives you that time to just woosah. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to like breathe 2, 3, hold it 2, 3, 4, slowly release it 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna do that 3 times. So if you ladies wouldn't just mind doing it, just get comfortable and just take in your deep breath. Breathe in through your mouth. Ooh, sorry, ladies, I must have breathed too hard. Let's try that again. Kind of shake your shoulders out. Just relax. Let's just get in the groove of relaxing. And let's just one more time breathe in. Now that made me feel good. So I really hope that that's the start of making you ladies feel good. Because it's very important to have something to help you de-stress. Some people de-stress with a glass of wine. Me personally, my favorite thing to do to de-stress, one of my favorite things, is to meditate. And I mean, just taking some time out for me. And what most people don't understand is meditation is not always sitting Indian style, That's not always meditation. The sole purpose of meditation is to slow your thoughts down. And sometimes your thoughts run wild. You have to ring them back in. And you can do that with things that will give you a time to just, I like to call them mindless activities. So, my first form of non traditional meditation is dancing. And I mean, I like to turn the music on loud and just shake what my mama gave me. And I'm not a dancer, okay? That's just not me. I cannot dance. But I like to turn on my music, and my meditation goes with the mood that I'm in, the mood that I'm trying to shake. So sometimes my meditation song is Tupac, Hit 'em Up, and I'm going in. And then sometimes it's something a little bit worse. And then there's other times when it's just songs that make me feel good as a woman. Like Beyonce, Who Runs the World? Who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Girls. And just the upbeat of that music and just, the moving of your body to shake off what's on you It really helps. It elevates my mood. I typically start my day off with some morning time. I call it morning motivation. And I just have this playlist where I have my songs, Who Runs the World, the thought ish from of Megan the Stallion, and I'm a Diva by Beyonce. Another song that is on my playlist, I cannot think of the song, but it's like, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich. I like that song too. Songs that really, really, really can get your body moving. And then there's sometimes when I just need to completely unwind. And when I'm completely unwinding, that's when I fill up the bathtub and I have a diffuser. And if you don't have one, I would highly recommend aromatherapy because it's the best. And I just go off of my mood. My favorite relaxation scent, which is probably about to surprise some people, you'll be surprised at how relaxing it is. But my favorite relaxing is grapefruit. Oh my God. You can do 2 drops of lemongrass and 4 drops of grapefruit, and oh my God, it's just like that. Calgon, take me away. And then they also make bath salts. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. I have asthma, so please excuse my cough. But they also make bath salts that is like a eucalyptus, a lavender. They have a rose. Those are good scents that will help you relax. Do what's better for you. I'm just telling you what helps me. And the point is not really the smells, although lavender is the bomb. Peppermint is good too, but grapefruit and lemongrass are my go-to. And I just go in the bathroom and I turn the lights off. I light me some candles. And they're not all the time scented candles, but maybe you might get a twofer and just do the candles. And the candles, because they have scents, some of them do, they have scents. But the purpose is just to relax. If you have kids, I lock my bathroom door. Do not bother me. I put a sign on it. There's no emergency for 20 minutes. If you're dying, please beat. But, and then I turn on some jazz. Oh, and I just like kind of, just let it flow. I'm not really a wine person, but I will get a nice, pretty wine glass and fill it up with some grapefruit juice, some grape juice, or some sparkling cider, some sparkling grapefruit juice, something that's catered towards me. Now, sometimes it is a bad day and you got filled up with a little tequila sunrise, but we will not go there on this one. But, and it just takes that time so that you can relax. There's also, if you have a Dollar Tree makes these little oils. They're not 100%, but they have, like this one that I'm holding is Clarity. But they also have a relaxation. They have a smooth. If you like incense, you can also do that with incense. I prefer HEM incense. They're very inexpensive. They're on Amazon. And they have like one that's totally meant for relaxation. But you can always read on there and it tells you what it does. They have some for clarity, some for tranquility, some for de-stressing. They have anti-stresses. Those smells really will trigger and help your mind. My next form of meditation, and these are non-traditional forms of meditation, something that's just helping me focus on one task, get a release. This is very unconventional. Sometimes not even using the bathroom, I just sit in the bathroom. I don't know, my best ideas come at the wee hours of night, in traffic, or just sitting on the toilet, just randomly sitting there not doing nothing, probably hiding from my babies. Well, my oldest baby is 18, so I probably don't hide from him as much as my 8-year-old, but it's hiding from my babies. Um, then if so, we have talked about music, a relaxing bath, just sitting somewhere relaxed, sitting somewhere where you can just focus on one task. My next thing is staring out the window with a cup of tea. Because sometimes it's too hot to go outside and connect with nature. So I will get some relaxing tea, and sometimes I make my own tea. But there is this nice calming one on Amazon, and it's like lavender, chamomile, hibiscus, and I think maybe rose. But whatever tea works for you. Sometimes I just take some green tea, some honey, some ginger, and some cinnamon, and just kind of mix it together. Ooh, a tea that is so relaxing that you probably wouldn't even think of is an apple cinnamon tea. And it's really because you're hitting those senses. Because when you take the tea, you're really taking in that smell, like, oh my God. And as you take in that smell, you're breathing in that, and it's just calming your brain for whatever is happening at that moment. Um, Another thing that I do to relax that is a non traditional form of meditation is writing. For me, even if it's just writing in a journal, it's writing. I'm just writing. And sometimes I don't even have a free writing. That's what it's called, free writing. Sometimes I don't even, I'm just writing, la, 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 la. And then whatever comes out, comes out. Those are the things that help me relax. And it's very important. And sometimes we may get to well, I don't have time to relax. You know what? You don't. But if you aren't taking those moments to try to de stress, then you come with the high blood pressure. Um, your body starts to do automatic responses because it's going into fight or flight. And we as women are so busy taking care of everybody but us. And there are some exceptions to the rules, but there are some women that don't take care of themselves. I know that I can be guilty of that sometimes. But when we're not taking care of ourselves and we have the high blood pressure, and then, we have to find a way for us to relax, for us to really sit down. Sometimes I get up earlier in the morning because I'm getting up when my house is the most quiet. Sometimes I'm up in the wee hours of the morning, like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm working. Um, Sometimes I just sit on my couch with everything off, and I just enjoy the silence. Now, everybody can't meditate like that. It took me years to get to that level, but it helps. Um, I would also say sometimes a good vent session with your girls is always very helpful too. Just again, that time to let your hair down with your girls. If y'all need wine, if y'all need to sing karaoke, if y'all just need to man bash, woman bash, kid bash. Like sometimes me and my friends get together and we talk about how kids get on our nerves. But it just gives us time to air. Then there's other times where we're just promoting each other and we're speaking life into each other. We're speaking life into each other's situations. Um, and that helps. My last form of untraditional meditation for things that work for me personally and they may work for you is affirmations, because I'm taking that moment and I'm sitting still long enough to put positive things out in the atmosphere, positive things that are going to get my day started right. So I told you guys sometimes that I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that chick. um that's a good one. um Other ones that I say is I am enough, I am powerful, I am fearless, I grow through everything I go through. Let me say that one more time because that's a really important one. I grow through everything I go through. Another one is I believe in me. I am valuable. I am worth any risk. And this one, I don't chase, I attract. What is meant for me will find me. Yes, those things, I know they're probably cliche. I'm sorry, y'all. I was getting ready to light some incense before I came in here and that lighter was stabbing me. Um, but those are things that really help. I always like to end on a positive note, which I feel like this was very positive and uplifting. It helped me. Sitting here chit chatting with my girls helped me, okay? And I don't even know y'all, but y'all my girls. One other thing that helped was connecting again with like minded women who will pray me through, who will tell me what I need to hear versus what I want to hear. Those things help. And then, a big hug, a hug from anybody. Hugs just always release happy hormones. But ladies, please connect with your boss sisters because we're here to celebrate you, encourage you, edify you. And depending on the boss sister you get, maybe they can give you some stern and some love. It's a great bunch of women to be around. And I'm going to throw in this shameless plug. The Boss Sister is looking for board members. So if you want to encourage, empower your beautiful Black sisters from other misters, then please, please, please contact one of us, Deirdre Lachey, Jessica Favors, Takara Wilson, our vice president, that's Takara. Jessica's the founder. Contact one of us, any of us. Comment on here and say, hey, what does it take to be a Boss Sis board member? Because you want to do this. You want to link with women who have the same mindset because sometimes we need that. It's all fine and dandy to have your girls that you want to go shake a little something with, turn up with. But you also, if you can't turn up and pray with your same friend, then there's probably something that needs to be deeply considered. Maybe you need friends for different areas of your life. But in this phase, as we step into the greatest chapter of our lives, as we step into new levels, you do need to be able to have someone that's going to motivate you, that's going to speak life into you, and you can speak life into them, and you can tell them about stuff that's happening in your business, and maybe you can bounce ideas off of that person. That is so important. Unity for our Black sisters is so important because we may be movements by ourselves, but when we together, babe, when we together. So thank you so much for listening to Sis Talk Saturday with your board lead, Deirdre Lachey. I can't wait to see you ladies again or talk to y'all again. If you're listening in, listen to me again. Post your comments. Say whatever you have to say. If you need to connect, my inbox is always open. If no one has told you today, I love you and have a wonderful rest of your day.